This is what most guys do. This is a huge mistake, and this is what's gonna make her pull back and eventually ghost you. Women are meant to pursue men. Women are the seducers. They're supposed to try to seduce a man. A lot of guys, especially young guys, are so brainwashed by like this whole black pill movement. They think that everything is about how they look. I'm here to tell you your behavior is far more important than what you look like. What's up, you guys? So today we're gonna talk about why women pull back. Notice how I'm getting right to the point. I want to start making daily videos, so it's gonna have to be a bit snappier. Although I do love to ramble and go on tangents, you guys know this. But every guy knows this feeling. Every guy who's dated women has experienced this. You're dating a woman, she's feminine, she's sweet, she treats you good, and then out of nowhere, she pulls back. Why does this happen? And more importantly, what can you do to prevent this from happening? The harsh truth is, and I love to give you guys harsh truths on this channel. My channel thing says teaching men. I should just write harsh truths. But today's harsh truth about female nature. Oh, and it's a female nature video. That's why I have the pink light and the pink robe, pink ears. That means it's female nature related topic. So the harsh truth is, if a woman pulls back, it's your fault. It's due to your lack of understanding of female nature. So as usual, it's all about educating yourself. And by watching this video, you're doing that so you can prevent this from happening. So let's get into why women pull back and how you can stop it. It's all about understanding relationship dynamics, changing how you view relationships. So when a woman is acting sweet and feminine and nice, this is like bait. She's testing you. She's testing to see if you'll fall for it. Most guys are so blissfully unaware of what's going on. They're like, oh, I'm dating this girl. She's so nice. She treats me so good. Everything's going great. Not realizing that they're falling for it. They're failing the test. This feminine sweetness, like her showing interest in you, this is the bait, and she wants to see if you'll chase her. She wants to see if you'll catch feelings, if you'll start pursuing her, start revealing your interest level in her, which is failing the test. So she's acting feminine, sweet, she's baiting you, wants to see if you'll chase her, and then as soon as you do, she pulls back. Why does she pull back? Because you failed the test. You started to chase her, you started to validate her and invest in her emotionally, give her your attention and your time. You fell for the bait and you're failing the test, so now she's pulling back. When she's pulling back, this just means you're fucking it up. It's not completely over just because she pulled back. Pulling back is just intensifying the test. So now she's gonna see how weak are you really when she takes away her attention. She gives you like the feminine energy, the sweetness, the niceness. Once she's got you, she takes it away and she wants to see how weak is this man really. Because remember, it's all, my whole education system around female nature is grounded in biological facts. It's grounded in biology. So women are hardwired by nature to seek strength in men. When she pulls back and you can't handle that and you try to chase her even more, this is just confirming to her your weakness. So it's not like they do this rationally. It's not like they have this logical thought out plan. Oh, I'm gonna be nice and sweet and feminine and then pull back and see how weak he is. This happens subconsciously. When you're pursuing her, this subconsciously tells her that you are weak. This signals weakness. It signals low genetic fitness. Because men with high genetic fitness they don't pursue women. They attract women. Women come to them. They don't go out trying to get women. And I'm just reiterating what I've said countless times in these videos. You need to focus on yourself. Don't chase women, chase excellence. Pursue your own self-development goals, and this will naturally attract women over time. But the fact that you fell for the bait and you invested emotionally into the woman you're dating, this causes her to pull back because men with high genetic fitness don't invest emotionally. They just don't. They have options with women. They don't have to invest into one woman. The women that they have as options, invest into them. This is for the guys who are pre-selected with high genetic fitness. And this is the kind of behavior you want to emulate until you become that kind of guy. If you're watching this video and educating yourself on female nature, this is a good step in the right direction. You're probably not a pre-selected man, so you want to emulate how pre-selected men behave. You want to emulate their behavior. And eventually you will become that. Fake it till you make it, basically. The player, bad boy, high genetic fitness, these are all the same type of man. You want to copy his behavior. You want to act like he acts. It's really about your behavior. A lot of guys, especially young guys, are so brainwashed by like modern culture and this whole black pill movement. They think that everything is about how they look and their appearance. I'm here to tell you, your behavior is far more important than what you look like. You can look amazing. You can be a 10 out of 10 Chad with a perfect chiseled jaw, a six-pack. But if your behavior is needy and you invest emotionally and you commit to women and you give women certainty and you shower them with love and gifts and care and affection, it doesn't matter how good you look, your behavior signals weakness and low genetic quality. So when you start pursuing her, showing your interest, and trying to develop a relationship with her, this is a huge turnoff because you're stepping into the feminine role. This is what women do. Women are meant to pursue men. Women are the seducers. They're supposed to try to seduce a man. They choose the man they want, and then they try to get him. This is the natural way of things. When you flip the roles, and you become the one who's pursuing her and trying to win her and making her the prize that you're trying to win her over. This flips the natural polarity, and you're behaving like a feminine person. And if she's a feminine woman, she's actually looking for a masculine man, a man with masculine energy. So pursuing her, showing interest, trying to develop a relationship with her, this is all feminine energy. It's not masculine energy. Masculine energy is focused on yourself, focused on your goals. Masculine energy is independent and strong. It's not oriented around relationships and love. Masculine energy is oriented around goals, striving for something, some big goals. Historically, it was conquering lands, waging wars. It was like battles or, exploring the world. These are masculine endeavors. Feminine endeavors are to develop a relationship. So by you pursuing this woman and trying to develop a relationship with her, this is a feminine endeavor and it's unattractive. This is why she pulls back. You're stepping into a feminine role, she's gonna pull back. So by showing her too much interest, she pulls back because you're not acting like a man. You're not acting like a high value. And I hate saying this word high value because people take it to mean like high status and wealthy. This is not high value. High value means internal value. So again, it's all about your behavior. It's not on the external, it's what you're like on the inside. So when you show interest, when you pursue, this is a sign that you don't have high internal value. You're not a masculine, strong, independent man that she thought you were. Because if she was giving you that feminine energy and that niceness and care, it means she thought you were her counterpart, a strong masculine man. But then when you started to pursue her and show too much interest, this shows her you're not, so she pulls back. And then the pull back is the ultimate test. How you react to her pulling back is gonna either cement whether you're truly a weak feminine loser, or if she pulls back and you don't react to it, you just keep living your life focused on your goals, focused on yourself. You don't even notice. I mean, of course you notice, because if she pulled back, I mean, you're not doing it right in the first place. She shouldn't pull back. This means that you messed up. You can still salvage it, usually, if you flip a switch and change your approach, but she shouldn't pull back. Because if she pulled back, it means you pushed forward. She can't pull back if you never invested and showed interest and tried to pursue her. There's nothing to pull back from. So you gave her something, you created a situation for her to pull back from. That was the mistake. You were texting her, you were trying to develop something with her. You were showing her care and attention. You were showing her masculine traits. These masculine traits that people talk about, you know, ordering for her at a restaurant or something like that, setting boundaries. These masculine traits are not the kind of masculinity that is going to make her desire you. The masculine traits you're going for are they're facing towards yourself. You're masculine in your pursuit of your own goals, which necessitates ignoring everything else, including women. You can show a little, like, the point is she is giving you feminine energy, sweetness, and she's like being good to you. The way you keep it that way is by not giving her too much attention. You can give her little crumbs of attention, but you should be mainly focused on yourself, your life, building yourself, your purpose, your goals. And if you're truly focused on those things, which is true masculinity, you will naturally not have time for her. So how do you prevent her from pulling back? You don't chase her. You don't fall for the trap. You don't try to develop a relationship with her. You don't invest emotionally into her. She should be one woman out of many that have interest in you. And if she's the only woman with interest in you, you need to be focused on having more. You really can't have just one woman, because you need at least two. You use the other one to prove that you're pre-selected. But I understand if you're focused on your life's work, your purpose, you're actually pursuing your goals relentlessly, you need to at least create the illusion that you have lots of other women and that she is just one of your options. It's better if it's actually true, but you need to keep her guessing. You need to keep her on her toes. And you can't give her certainty. The moment you start to signal to her that you're willing to close off other options with women for her, this is what most guys do. This is a huge mistake, and this is what's going to make her pull back and eventually ghost you. Because pre-selected men don't do that. They don't close off all their options with other women for one woman. They just don't do that. And remember, you're trying to emulate and copy what pre-selected men do. You're trying to copy their behavior, because this is how you make a woman desire you and pursue you. She has to pursue you. You cannot pursue her. The pre-selected man has many options. Lots of women are pursuing him. He doesn't pursue. He focuses on himself. He lives in his own world, plays by his own rules. You need to behave like this. She needs to be wondering where she stands with you. She needs to be wondering how many other girls is he dating right now? And if she even suspects that there's no other girls that you're dating, there's no other girls who are into you, she will not be into you either. This is basic female psychology. They go where other women go. This trumps everything. Pre-selection, it trumps status, money, looks. It trumps all. And pre-selection is shown through your behavior. If you behave needy, or if you commit, or if you want to develop a relationship or invest emotionally, this all triggers to her, it signals to her that you are not pre-selected. This is the behavior of a man with no options, a weak man with subpar genetic quality. This is what you're signaling when you do these behaviors of neediness and these feminine behaviors. So she must pursue you. Make yourself unavailable. You should be unavailable because you're pursuing excellence. You're pursuing your life's mission, your goals. Or even if it's not your goals, most guys who are pre-selected men, they're not into self-development. They're not building a business. They're just having fun. They're just getting drunk with the boys, and they'll probably hook up with some random girl from the bar. They're just living a life of hedonism. And that works too. That's very attractive. Because that guy is not focused on women and developing a relationship with women. He doesn't commit. He doesn't emotionally invest into women, and that's why he's attractive. But you don't have to live the life of a loser. You can be a winner, and instead of being focused on your pleasure and comfort and having fun and enjoying yourself, instead you could be focused on developing yourself and pursuing your goals. Both men are indifferent. Both men do not commit, do not invest emotionally into one woman. But one man is going to have a much more fulfilling life, the one who pursues self-development, than the mediocre pre-selected man who just pursues enjoyment and fun and pleasure. So when I give you this type of advice and I tell you to be unavailable, this isn't about you playing games. You should genuinely be unavailable because you are on a pursuit of self-mastery. And this takes up most of your time and energy. You don't have much, and you have several options with women, so you can't give any one woman that much, like you literally don't have that much time and attention to give to a woman. But until you get to that point where you're that type of guy who is the prize, who women are pursuing, you can just copy the behavior of men like that as you become that. If you want to be rich, copy what rich people do. What do all rich people do? What do they all have in common? There's been many studies on this. All rich people read books. They read every day. They educate themselves. So they're constantly learning. They're usually learning about whatever their field is, their industry. So reading and learning is what rich people all have in common. And if you just emulate what they do, you will become rich eventually. Same goes for getting good with women. If you want to get good with women, what do all guys who are good with women do and don't do? Just copy that. And this video is me educating you on how to do that. So let me know in the comments if you've ever had a woman pull back. I'm sure you have. What did you do about it? Tell me in the comments. Like this video if you want me to make more female nature videos. I have a few female nature videos coming up, but I do want to also do blue light, white robe, no pink fuzzy ears, and those are going to be self-development videos, maybe about business and purpose and things, the part of life that you should be mostly focused on, which will just handle the women aspect completely. It's easy to ignore women when you're actually focused on your life's work. All right, guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.